Here the second important type of simple permanent tissue, that is the Collenchyma. The tissue having the living cells, and it is mainly provides flexibility to the plants. And now some special characteristic features. The cells are elongated, the cells are thick walled with irregular thickening at the corners. That means in the corner areas there are much more thickening, and due to the deposition of cellulose and pectin, very little intercellular spaces are present. As this Collenchyma tissue is related with the flexible regions of the plants, that is why those parts of the plant which are usually bending, those parts of the plant which are flexible, in that area these tissues are mainly present. Like flexible regions of the plants, what are those flexible regions where it is present? Like below the epidermis of stems, in the leaf stalk, and midrib of a few leaves. With the, as you well know, that plant is non-motile. They fixed at a particular place, they withstand with the help this Collenchyma tissue provide them such type of flexibility, nature and characteristic features, even in a wind and if there is any adverse environmental condition, at that time also their branches, their twigs, their important parts cannot broken. So these are some facts due to the presence of Collenchyma that you may have seen in the case of the parenchyma. In case of the Collenchyma, all of these is supporting in nature. Now the third important part is Sclerenchyma tissue. Before that, we again draw a diagram of the Collenchyma tissue. Here is a diagram of Collenchyma tissue. We are discussing presently Collenchyma, you will know, and we have discussed about its features and of functions, and now come to this diagram. Here is the thickening of cell wall at the corner end, and overall the cell wall is thicker than that of the parenchyma. Here the nucleus, the large vacuoles are looking here, and this is a transverse section of Collenchyma. Now after this, the third important type of simple permanent tissue is the Sclerenchyma tissue. Sclerenchyma tissue is the only tissue of the simple permanent which are composed by dead cells, that is the Sclerenchyma. This is the third type of simple permanent tissue, and its cells are dead. A single type of cell, and all that cell is dead cell. And when in the plant there is some special key features, it is may helpful to you when while you will write the notes on the tissues. When there is a dead cells, usually the cell wall are thick, and this tissue is present in the harder part, and it mainly related with the protective functions of the plant body. Here is some special features of this tissue. I will write here. I have written some special features of the Sclerenchyma. Out of the three different types of simple permanent tissue, the first two which we have so far discussed, that means the parenchyma and collenchyma, those are the living, and only one, this sclerenchyma, is the dead. The dead cells are dead, the cell walls are thick. The cell walls are why thick? As because it is due to the deposit of lignin. The cells are closely packed and there is no intercellular spaces are present. The cells are long and narrow. The shape of the cells are long and narrow. Cells have thick cell wall. I have already written this one again here. The cells have thick cell wall with deposit of lignin. Lignin is a chemical substance which acts as a cement, and its deposition within the cell wall may prevent some substances for entering into the cell. And here is a simple diagram. It is already in your book also. It is a lumen, L-U-M-E-N, lumen, narrow lumen, and this is the thickened lignin, thickened cell wall, So these are the some fact about the sclerenchyma. Next part we will discuss about the type of sclerenchyma, its occurrence and functions. Here we are in the last part of the sclerenchyma tissue, its type. Before this we have discussed about its special features. Once again I have written here one important point. It is the only simple permanent tissue which lacks living protoplasm. It is mainly of two types: fibers, these are long, narrow and thick wall cells with tapering pointed ends. Sclerates, it is the second important type of the sclerenchyma. It is hard, irregular with lignified walls. Now what are the locations? Where does this tissue present? This tissue is present in stems around vascular bundles in the veins of leaves. So this is the actually when you will categorize the locations of the fibers and sclerates, then may you these points, that is the presence of this tissue in the stems around the vascular bundles and in the veins of leaves, which I have underlined here. This is the locations of the fibers, and which I didn't underline, it is the location of sclerates, that is the hard covering of seeds and nuts. It provides mechanical strength to the plant, and due to its rigidity, may you one more important function can you write here, due to its rigidity it can withstand environmental pressure or stresses. So these are the some functions. So we have so far in this part of our lesson, we have so far what we have learned. We have learned about the three important types of the simple permanent tissue. In the three different types, we have seen in the first two types, parenchyma and collenchyma are the living, and the last one, that is the sclerenchyma, it is the third type, and it is the dead. And all these three, in the first case in the parenchyma, you have seen that it provides strength, it provides protection to the softer regions of the plant. And the second one, Collenchyma, it provides strength in the flexible regions, in the bending parts of the plant. You will know that a plant is having the extensive branches, and those branches always, due to the wind and due to the some other adverse environmental circumstances, they can be bent, and that Collenchyma is provide strength and support in that extent. And the third one is the here Sclerenchyma. A coconut, you have seen the coconut, नारियल आपने देखा होगा, नारियल के ऊपर का जो हस्क है वो इसी का बना हुआ है। इसी तरह से और भी आप हार्ड कवरिंग, सीड और नट, ये सारे इसके बने होते हैं। और ये इसके दो टाइप मैंने यहाँ पे बता दिया आपको, स्क्लेरेंचाइमा के दो टाइप हैं, और इससे बहुत सारी चीज़ें भी बनाई जाती हैं। इट हैज़ द इकोनॉमिकल इम्पोर्टेंस ऑल्सो, लाइक रोप्स, टेक्सटाइल्स, जूट, fibers, etc. all are this prepared from these sclerates. So these are the some sclerates, and with the help of the fibers. These are the some fact about the Sclerenchyma.